Something crazy happened after we filmed that outro. I almost published this video without sharing the coolest thing that I found out there. A fossil hey from CFA. What's up, guys? Ashby Gale here, owner of Charleston Fossil Adventures, and joining me is my dad. Yes. So we are headed out on a cross-country road trip to go find some Cretaceous shark teeth that are over 80 million years old. Our goal is to find some from a shark called Tychodus, which is a shell-crushing shark. Let's hit the road and we'll see you when we get there. Alright, first screen of the day. Got a nice Squalocorax tooth right there. That one is from Squalocorax yangaensis. And I saw a pretty decent Scapanorhynchus or goblin shark tooth in here as well. There's another Squalocorax. Let's see. There's a blade. Oh, look at that. We got a couple more Scapanorhynchus right there. Some nice big goblin shark teeth. Awesome. Oh, there's the bigger one. Yeah, check that guy out. Alright. So, let's see. There's another Squalocorax, or a crow shark. But we want Tychodus. So I've been told, oh wow, boy, that's a funky looking tooth. That is a really bizarre one. Probably is a fragment of a very large Scapanorhynchus. But we'll have to take a closer look at it back home. There's another Squalocorax. Oh, and right behind him, Scapanorhynchus, and another right there, and right there. Also Scapanorhynchus. So we can find ones in here that are precursor to megalodon. Those are going to be from Cretalamna. Anyway, I have been told that once you look through the screen once, you should look through it a second time for those Tychodus teeth, because they look a lot like pebbles. This is a duraphagous shark, so he is eating mollusks and other types of oysters. Ooh, look at that guy. And it'd be pretty easy to look over a pebbly shaped tooth in all this gravel if you're only looking for things that, you know, normally in Charleston I'd be calling sand tigers. There's a pretty cool Squalocorax tooth. More anterior position, probably in the symphysis or the middle of the jaw. Another Squalocorax. Got another goblin shark right there. This is only halfway through the first screen. This is pretty incredible. Another goblin. It's an acorn. Ooh, there's a nice goblin right there. On top of a Squalocorax. Another squally. And sometimes you find things that are weird, you don't know what they are, you just stick them in the pouch and take a look at them at the end of the day. 9 times out of 10, the ones I'm not able to identify wind up being rocks. But sometimes details become more apparent when they dry out. Ooh, look at that Scapanorhynchus. Look at the colors on that one. That's beautiful. Another blade. And another blade right there. Alright, here's another thing we can find out here. This is an Encodus tooth. It's a little partial, but it's this big saber-toothed herring, they call it. Pretty cool front teeth we can get from them. There's another squally. There he is. Ooh, there's a squally. Good color. Another Scapanorhynchus. Another Scapanorhynchus, or goblin shark. Alright, that's the end of the first screen. That's not too bad. I'm going to look through it again, make sure I didn't miss anything, and pick it back up, hopefully, with a Tychodus tooth. Oh, I got one. Oh, it's partial, but yeah, if I had not gone back through this, I wouldn't have found it. Why don't you come take a look at this? Awesome. They are here. It's in this area.
Okay.
Just leave it there when you see it. Oh, yep, that's it. Check it out, guys. We got our first Tychodus tooth. Alright, look at this. That shell-crushing shark tooth. This is from Tychodus mortoni. This one is unfortunately broken, but that is my first ever. Let's go get some more. Awesome. The scary thing about that, guys, that was in the first screen that I just showed me looking through. So I know that I have to be really careful in looking for these teeth because they really are going to look like pebbles. Check out that awesome Cretalamna, guys. That is a gorgeous tooth. Great-great-great-great-grandfather to Megalodon right there. Awesome! Alright, Dad just got his first Tychodus. Let's see what you got. Oh, it's perfect! Oh man, yeah, and you've got the root and everything. Oh man, that's awesome. High five. Awesome! Found a piece of sea turtle shell. This is pretty cool. Cretaceous sea turtle shell, looking a lot like the material that we find from the Oligocene in Charleston. Pretty neat. This is a tooth from a shark called Hybotus. Pretty unique tooth. I know this thing does not look like a much of a tooth, but that is different enough, and there's striations on the side that I'm actually able to tell what he belongs to. Pretty good one right here. As I throw it down. Okay guys, here I was worried that I was going to be finding Tychodus teeth left and right, and my dad showed me up. He found a massive tooth. Look at that thing. So one of the things that you can look for when hunting for Tychodus teeth, everyone says it looks like a little volcano, and this had that pattern right there along the side. That is going to keep us in this spot for a little longer. Awesome! Okay guys, we got to a new gravel bar here, and it is absolutely chock full of teeth. We got one sitting right there, another goblin. Got a little root lobe of one right there. And then this guy. Look at that nice one. Alright, so I'm going to leave the camera rolling for a little bit. See if we can't uncover any more while doing a little bit of a live hunt or uncut footage, because that's what everyone said they wanted in my poll. And I am happy to oblige. Look right there. Another goblin. Oh, look. And there is a fragment of a Tychodus tooth. Alright, I want to get a whole one off of this gravel bar. Little Squalicorax. Oh, let's see. Dad got something good here. Whoa! That is a massive Scapanorhynchus. Nice one. And look, I got a piece of a Tychodus tooth there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is good. This is our type of hunting. We're used to surface collection in South Carolina, so we're old hat at this. There are a lot of leaves that have fallen, of course, since it is fall, and that's making it a little difficult, but we can move some of them out of the way. Tiny little piece of something, but I think I see. Is that? Oh, shoot, did I get it? Oh, it was a stick. Such is the learning curve out here. I've picked up a lot of sticks and a lot of rocks. That one might be a rock, but we'll take it back and look at it under better magnification. Got a Squalicorax right there. Tiny blade. There's a huge gravel bar up here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's a Scapanorhynchus. And probably nothing, but we will look at him later. Yeah? Whoa. Jeez, you got the lucky eyes for those. there we go. Squalocorax. Nice one. Little Scapanorhynchus right there. Come on, Tychodus. Oh, there we go. There's a little hidey hole with a Squalocorax and a couple of goblin sharks. Nice. Another goblin. Alright, we'll pick it back up with some finds here in the next little bit. Hey, Ashby here. You enjoying the video? If so, please give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. Help it spread to more people who are fascinated about fossils. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. Do you want to know it? I almost published this video without sharing the coolest thing that I found out there. What? I know, I couldn't believe it. So, without further ado, let's see the coolest thing that we found on this trip. So, we just spent the last 52 minutes crawling around on that gravel bar. Our footprints were everywhere. We looked at every little part, turned over every rock, flipped over every leaf, thought we picked up everything. After doing that, we were crawling around on a stretch that we had been on forever. I'm embarrassed to admit this. I found a giant piece of poop. Fortunately, it wasn't ours. Look at this thing. I mean, it's this huge coprolite, 80 million year old fossilized shark poop, and it was just sitting on top of the ground. I unfortunately had some camera troubles. I wasn't able to get footage of it, but it was right at the tip of the bar and just sitting out plain as day. It wasn't covered up with rocks or anything. You know, it just goes to show, always retrace your steps. A site is never hunted out, and you never know what you're going to find. Incredible. Okay guys, it's been honestly probably about an hour and a half since the last update, but we've been pushing through, looking through a lot of material, saying, you know, we just got to get a couple more Tychodus teeth before we leave today. We each found little tiny fragments of one, but I just found my biggest one for today. Check it out. Right down here. See if you can spot it. Believe it or not, that is it right there. See the little cone? That is my biggest one for today. So I am pretty happy with that. Looks like it has a little bit of adhering matrix to it as well. So put some nicer pictures and video of it here too. Awesome! Alright guys, it is day 2. We are back out, and you know, all day yesterday I was struggling. I just wasn't having the day that I was expecting. I got 6 Tychodus teeth, and of those only 2 were complete. The rest were all fragments. But here we are checking out a gravel bar, and I got teeny tiny little Tychodus tooth right off the bat. Went back after showing my dad, went back to the same area. Bam! I found a bigger one. Needless to say, my confidence has increased. I know that I know what I'm looking for, so here's hoping that today we have bigger, better, and more. Alright guys, we're going to do a live reveal. Do you see the tooth? There are a couple in this picture, but the one I'm looking at is right there. That is my third Tychodus of the day. Oh, and he's perfect. Look at that. Let's wash him off. Beautiful tooth right there. Nice little volcano. Not very well worn. Wasn't chewing with it for too long. Alright, let's go find another. Well, after not finding any more on the bar, decided to check out the gravel underneath the section where I found those 3 teeth, and bam, another one for today. So we're up to 4 in under 30 minutes. Alright guys, check out the size of this one. Got a massive Scopanorhynchus tooth right there. Look at that. I love all of the striations that run along the lingual side of the enamel. Those are just beautiful. Well, if there was any doubt about us being able to see them and find them today, that is put to rest. Look at this thing. I have not flipped it over yet, so let's see if it's complete, what it looks like. Oh, it's perfect. Oh my goodness. And it's not even worn. Like this is, oh, it's perfect. This is my trip maker. That is so freaking cool. Awesome. Alright guys, it is later in the afternoon and a little cooler, changed into a ski cap, but we've found another spot that has some Tychodus teeth. My dad just got one, so I'm going to show you and see what he has. Alright, so we got that guy right there. Beautiful little tooth with a little bit of a brighter tip on it right there. Found it in the sifter. Oh crap. Okay. Alright, I'm an idiot. I dropped it in the river and we found it again. So we got the screen under it now, so that doesn't happen again.
Right.
But I wanted to show you that my dad found it root side up, which is an improvement on our skills from yesterday, because that looks a lot less like a shark tooth than the crown, for sure.
Well, I knew that's what it was when I saw it.
Absolutely. And so then, right after he found that one, these are our first screens from this new spot. I looked over in mine and found that guy right there. Really beautiful colors. Look at those. Has these peachy creamy tones, white lines all over it. All right,
Just fantastic. Just beautiful.
It's been a good day.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to play Can You Spot the Tooth? This one is another Tychodus. Go ahead and pause the video now if you want to spot it before I reveal it. It is that tooth right there in the middle of the screen. Another really big one. Oh, and it's another complete one. Oh, wow. Got a little bit of a wear facet on the apex of the tooth. Awesome. Okay guys, it is the third day. It's our last chance here to find Tychodus teeth. We've been exploring a lot today. As you can see, it's pretty cold, but we finally found a suitable gravel bar. Couple of tests didn't really show up anything, but I just tried from a new stretch, and check out what we got hiding in the corner of the screen. Oh, it's even bigger than I thought. Awesome. Look at that gorgeous tooth. Beautiful little volcano popping up there. And an absolutely gorgeous root. Alright, here's hoping there's another one in this screen. Take a look at that giant Scapanorhynchus tooth right there. That is a beautiful goblin shark tooth. Awesome. Check it out. We got a good one. Sitting right down there on the edge of the pile. Haven't even looked through this material yet. Oh man. So beautiful. This one even still has some adhering matrix on it too. Awesome. Tried out a new spot, and look at the size of this Scapanorhynchus. Let's see if he is complete. Oh, yes he is. Awesome. That is a big goblin shark tooth. Alright, sometimes the expletives come out. Dad, let's see what you got. That thing is huge. Oh, I'm so happy. You've had a rough day today. But that makes it right there. Wow. That's your best one of the trip. Awesome. High five. Yeah. Alright guys. Hold the phone, Ashby. I'm gonna let you finish, but first, something crazy happened after we filmed that outro between there and on the walk back to the truck involving this rock. So there we are, we're walking back to the truck. We got a mile walk back, sun's setting, it's getting dark, and getting hard to see in the stream. So we're taking our time, trying to be careful, and we took a break at this little small gravel bar that we'd walked past 3 days in a row. And that means walk past the first day and then past going back to the truck on the first day. So that's 2 times. Another 2 times on the second day, and this now marks the 6th time we have walked past this patch of gravel on the way to the truck. I look down, I see this rock right there. It looks like a Tychodus tooth in the dark, and if it was, it would have been the biggest one we found out there. But instead, I found another shark tooth that truly was the biggest that we found the entire trip. And that guy was this one. Now, for those of you familiar with my Charleston content, you'll know that I would get excited about a tooth like that in Charleston. It would be like a small mako shark tooth. Well, in the Cretaceous, this thing is a megalodon. That is a really large species of shark called Cretoxyrhina. It's also affectionately known as the Ginsu shark because it slices, it dices, just like the original Ginsu knife, as seen on TV.
The Ginsu can cut a slice of bread so thin you can almost see through it.
It is a really, really, really big tooth that can be found in the Cretaceous. So this was like finding a megalodon tooth on the walk back to the truck, practically blind, in the dark. An incredible discovery. I'm blown away by the fact that I found this thing. It literally was the last thing that the creek gave me on that trip. Mind blown.
Alright guys, so it is the end of day 3, and unfortunately we're going to be leaving this site, so we don't have any other sites we'll be visiting this trip that can produce Tychodus teeth, but I hope you enjoyed all of the finds that we did get from mine yesterday and my dad's phenomenal one today. It was just absolutely incredible. We had a blast, and we hope you had a blast watching as well. If you did, please just leave a like on this video, comment about some of the favorite things that you saw us find. If you feel like I've earned it, you can go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. So with that, we're going to trek on back to the truck and warm up because it is freezing out here. Alright, thanks so much guys. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.